Indonesia to get first KF-21 fighter jet from South Korea. South Korea and Indonesia have tentatively agreed to transfer one of Seoul's 6 KF-21 Boramae fighter jet prototypes to Jakarta, bringing their long-running joint fighter program closer to its final stage. The agreement was reached during working-level talks in February, according to documents submitted by South Korea's Defense Acquisition Program Administration and cited Tuesday by lawmaker Kang Dae-sik. Under the plan, Indonesia would receive the 5th single-seat KF-21 prototype, an aircraft already used in key verification tests, including aerial refueling. The package is valued at about 600 billion won, or roughly $398 million, matching the revised financial contribution Indonesia agreed to pay under the joint development deal. That amount includes an estimated 350 billion won for the aircraft itself, along with development costs and technical documentation tied to the program. The handover is expected to move forward once Indonesia completes payment of the remaining balance. Jakarta has already paid 536 billion won and is expected to settle the outstanding 64 billion won by June, the same month the KF-21 development phase is scheduled to conclude after more than 10 years of work. That timing is important because the KF-21 is nearing a major program milestone. South Korea launched the project in 2015 to build its own supersonic multi-role fighter, aiming to replace aging aircraft and strengthen its domestic aerospace industry. Indonesia joined as a development partner under a cost-sharing arrangement that included technology transfer and the delivery of one prototype aircraft. The KF-21 Boramae is South Korea's first homegrown advanced fighter program on this scale. Built by Korea Aerospace Industries, the twin-engine jet is intended to perform modern air combat missions and, in later versions, precision strike roles. Over time, it is expected to replace older fighter fleets in South Korean service, including the F-4 and F-5. The specific aircraft plan for transfer is more than a symbolic handover. The 5th prototype has been used in flight verification work, including testing of aerial refueling capability, one of the aircraft's core operational features. Giving Indonesia a flight-tested platform offers a practical continuation of the original partnership agreement. The program has not been without friction. Indonesia initially committed to covering about 20% of the development cost, but payment delays led to lengthy negotiations between the two governments. Last year, both sides reached a final agreement to reduce Jakarta's share to 600 billion won while also scaling back the level of technology transfer included in the deal. The prototype transfer now appears to be the clearest sign that both countries want to keep the partnership intact as the aircraft moves from development into production. Talks are also underway on a possible deal for Indonesia to purchase 16 production KF-21 fighters. If completed, it would become the first export order for the Boramae and a major step for South Korea's ambitions as a global defense exporter.